CBS News has confirmed more than 20,000 people who live or work in nursing homes and other long-term care facilities have died from the coronavirus. The nursing home industry is now seeking immunity from lawsuits tied to the outbreak. At least 15 states have passed laws offering some legal protection. Jonathan Vigliotti looks at efforts in California to hold those facilities accountable for their care.
He was kind, and he was gentle, and he was brilliant.
Scott Acree describes his father, 88-year-old Costell Acree, as a devoted family man and a leader in his community. He died alone last month in a Northern California nursing home after contracting coronavirus.
He was the first person in our family to graduate from college. He died 6 months short of being able to see his grandson graduate from college. 6 months.
Acree was admitted to the Gateway Care and Rehabilitation Center for a short recovery stay after a diabetic episode. He was one of at least 13 people at Gateway who died. At least 69 patients and 33 employees have tested positive. At one point during the outbreak, Acree says he was told that staff members were not being tested and were handling up to 35 patients at a time.
There's no question that while the virus is an act of God, the crisis in California's nursing home facilities is an act of man.
At least 733 long-term care residents and 15 healthcare workers have died in California. Mike Dark is a lawyer for the California Advocates for Nursing Home Reform.
Found that the nursing homes that are suffering the worst problems with the virus are the same homes that have had terrible track records with infection control and with staffing.
CBS News dug into the federal records and found that nearly 62% of California nursing homes, including Gateway, were cited for infection prevention and control lapses last year. Out of the 10 California facilities with the highest number of resident COVID cases, 7 received only 1 or 2 stars on a federal rating scale, which looks in part at staffing and health inspections.
Nursing home operators cut staffing to maximize profit. And when you don't have enough staff, it's simply not possible to have good infection control.
Dark says lawsuits are one way of forcing change and holding facilities accountable.
It is very possible that a wave of lawsuits could ultimately wipe out a significant portion of the long-term care profession.
Mark Reagan is general counsel for the California Association of Health Facilities, one of 6 healthcare groups asking California's governor to issue an executive order granting immunity.
We have caregivers who are doing their absolute best every day against impossible odds. And to allow the second guessing of those caregivers would be really unfortunate.
Acree, who has now hired an attorney himself, hopes this devastating outbreak can bring meaningful change in senior care.
I don't want this to happen to anybody again. My mom, my family, we don't want this to happen to anybody else because this was just wrong.
And we can now report the Alameda County District Attorney's Office is conducting a criminal investigation into Gateway. The owners of the facility reportedly own at least 7 other nursing homes. They've not returned our calls for comment. Nursing home advocacy groups say state inspectors and nursing homes should take infection control violations more seriously, and they say immunity would undermine that effort. Anthony?
Yeah, a truly devastating situation there in California. Jonathan, thank you.